Hello all you lovely people, my name is Lunatic Vixen, and welcome back to what should be the last week of Death and Taxes, on this playthrough at least. I have been struggling through a migraine all week, so if I look a little glassy-eyed, that's why. I'm doing my best though, we're hanging in there. I'm excited to be finishing this out and seeing how this ending is gonna go. I'm assuming there's multiple endings. I would think there would be. I'm not 100% sure on that though, so this game definitely feels like it would have multiple endings, or at least like a technically a quote-unquote true ending. So I have no idea what's gonna happen on this so far, so but we will see together. Okay, but we're on day 20, and as far as I know, it ends on day 28. So this is technically like the last week, essentially. So let us see what we can do. Alright, we also have a box. We have a new box. I also want to check out. I really like the Pumpkin King, like that is such a good head. But I think since we're about to finish things out, I want to go back to the fox. Cause I can. And let's see, what do we want to do for... I think that's a good one right there. We'll do that one. We'll do extremely sharp and snazzy fox for the end bit. Alright, I have another... What's that box? I don't remember what that box is. I honestly don't remember what I bought previously that was in the box I just opened. Spinny, spinny, spinny! Okay, right. Okay, so we've got our news here. Panic arises as new super tuberculosis escapes labs. Doctors believe elders to be the most susceptible. I don't remember if that was something we did. I love this song though. I forgot how good this is. I need to go get the soundtrack to this game, honestly. The golden age of multisensory gaming is here. Everyone is playing The Languid Tower, and several Languid likes are already being developed. Did the Languid Tower kill its creator? Municipal gardener barely survives accidental self-poisoning. Local youth comes in second at Global Onyx Cube Solving Tournament. Gawkist. I'll get it next year, they comment resolutely. Delamore publishes intriguing memoir of their bank-robbing days titled Anti-Capital. Interesting. Okay, what's the rules for today? The assignment. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier, certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Quota for the day. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. That is interesting and slightly terrifying. Fate, can you explain yourself, please? Okay, we've got 5 dudes here. Let's see, Jerome K. Nelson. Loves birds. They started an egg farm several decades ago, but when business was not going well, they also had to start selling the meat, which is emotionally very hard for Jerome. They hold a little funeral for every bird, which includes little speeches and a bit of crying. Oh, that's so sad. I would do that too. No, not. Why did I immediately try and kill him? No, I want him to live. Yes. Okay. So, I had a story and then it fell right out of my head. I'm sorry, guys. Grave robber. Ooh. When people started burying their loved ones together with their valuables, Eli started digging. The belief that possessions could somehow be taken to the afterlife seems very silly to Eli. They call themselves a tomb diver. Logan, I hope you've had a good Eli Logan. I'll set you aside. You're on the probably gonna die list. Kaspar Sursalu. This prominently right-handed teacher. Is this a reference to something? Enjoys playing a lot of tabletop role-playing games in the vein of Beasts and Swords or Cavernous Horrors of Death. They are deathly afraid of bugs, critters, and other such crawling beasts. Okay. You can live then, I guess. Jarl Ingvar Olafsson, market researcher. Jarl is currently researching the soda market, hoping to find a new angle. It's a make-or-break situation for Jarl as they're trying to provide for their family while succumbing to credit card debt. Their boss is thinking of firing them due to low results. Oh! Oh, this poor person! You're probably gonna live. There's not really anybody sketchy except for like the one grave robber dude. Adira retired just a few years ago after they felt they had saved enough money to live comfortably. Their holiday plans were put on hold due to the recent outbreak of super tuberculosis. Right. Because it was saying over here earlier that, there's super tuberculosis. Live? I'm gonna let everybody live except for Grave Rubber Douche Canoe. So you get to live. Even though your life is going through hard times, I hope you have a second chance there, bud. And then you get to die. Yes. Alright, we're gonna send that on through. Confirm my choices, you betcha, man. Let's go get paid. Fate. Pay me my money. Kitty. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from the Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. She's not snoozing, she's standing. Glare at Cat, spiteful jerk. Oh no, this again? Hey, kitty cat, you are so cute. Sweet, more freedom from the yoke of the Overlord. Hey, kitty cat? The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with the ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Okay. Why did you go on a vacation?
Weekend, after all.
Okay.
Free time will be essential for research. For the novel.
Oh, right, because he's trying to be a writer. Hey, why can't I get a vacation? So I'm reporting to the cat again? Fine by me, I just need the daily review. There we go.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
I am, yes.
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Typical middle management, Lord.
Now, I must go submerge myself.
Submerge myself. Toodles. What is this person? How is this fate? How is this the personification of fate? Can I get in the thing yet? I can go in the thing. Let's see. I kind of want the cactus. We'll see if I need to buy anything in here, and then I'll go get the cactus. Ooh, you're pretty. You're fun looking too. Got interesting peoples here today.
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
I will just stay here and let this person talk to me all day long. Hello.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
The Eradicator. I like your style.
I don't need a sycophant, thanks. Try to keep from gushing too much. It's so banal.
Dude, I am nothing but banal. I am the personification of gushing and happiness. So, you know, sucks to be you. I'm gonna stick to you like glue.
Just be impressed you're in my presence, but be it over there, somewhere far enough.
Sure, man.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale.
I would assume that would do that, yeah.
I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
I really like the sound of their own voice. You're another Reaper?
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Huh, so I wonder if he basically carries out the deaths that I put in.
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
You're so avant-garde.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
Okay.
It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Okay, you know who this reminds me of? This guy reminds me of Victor Zsasz from Batman, like everything Batman, the DC, like the whole like killing people to have them escape from their prison of flesh. This reminds me of that a lot. Do you ever think of the consequences?
What consequences? I follow the rules handed from above, as do we all. There is no other option.
I suddenly feel like a goddamn saint next to this guy.
I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes. We Deathbringers all have to die.
Huh. I'll have to die eventually when it's time.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways.
The difference is the entirety of everything, sir. Sir.
Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
Okay then. Great chat, bye.
Now, little Hatchling, lessons learned, off you go.
Okay then. Let's talk to this person.
Nice eyeliner you got there, stranger.
Yay. I do have the eyeliner because I changed over to the fox again.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
I'm sleeping just fine.
Interesting. Haven't met many Reapers who do. Besides me, of course.
Oh, I have concerns about you then.
For you see,
Oh.
I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish people didn't have to suffer.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm?
Oh?
Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened.
Oh.
The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople.
What?
And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great. So very engaging.
That's hilarious.
And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get just different instructions.
Congratulations?
Have you thought about asking Fate?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan.
What?
The equilibrium.
Wait, so am I the only Reaper that sees Fate on a daily basis? Because if so, that's really interesting. Because clearly that means he's specifically using me as a tool for something. If her rules are the same every day, and presumably all the other Reapers have the same rules every day. That's fascinating. That's interesting.
And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really?
Ouch.
Or is it an illusion?
I feel like this character is an entirely like the developers sort of making fun of their own game and or like acknowledging some of the criticisms of this game, which is really funny to me. Reading the news.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Well, the odd. A life with no choices and you still haven't given up. A life without decisions, that's the dream. You still haven't given up.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story
Scullifus?
of Scullifus?
Scullifus?
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Oh, please carry on with the story.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die.
Okay.
They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before.
Okay.
Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
I mean, in a lot of ways, that is kind of inspirational. Just the whole fact that it's like, yeah, your everyday monotony may not seem like it does much, but it does enough to push back essentially the nothingness, almost. Which makes me think of Neverending Story, but like... I mean, I kind of get it, yeah. Like, that is kind of inspiring, just the whole idea that even if it may seem like you're not doing anything, you are doing something.
I'm glad, stranger. May this story fill you with determination whenever you need it.
I mean, I think it is really interesting that they're using it as a juxtaposition against like the actual Sisyphus, where that was just a torture. Like using it as a inspirational sort of story versus a here's a horrible potential torture that, you know, is used as, you know, as a way of telling people to knock things off for eternity. I don't know. I'm probably waxing poetic just because I'm tired.
Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
You should definitely complain, though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
I think it's time to make your own
You
choices.
mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Not instantly fired if my job has been doing any example, but...
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe.
Hey, just spare one of them. Just spare one.
Ah, what the heck.
Yeah!
I'll do it.
This is gonna end badly for you, and I'm sorry in
Time for
advance.
some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Yeah, you're getting it?
Thanks for the chat, stranger.
Yeah.
I'm off to sow some chaos.
This is gonna go
See you
hilariously.
later. I hope.
Oh, yeah. Stuck to the bartender. Bartender cutie.
If it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye.
Always and forever, darling.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement.
Yep.
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Mostly I'm confused.
About what? Your tasks? I thought it was all, here's your quota, and do as I say, from fate. Marking things day in, day out? Simple stuff? Doesn't sound something I'd be enthused about. I mean, it demands too much blind trust.
Sometimes the task can
Like
be
there's
confusing.
A tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness. Heckin' scary.
Heckin' scary indeed.
One ought to heat instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah?
That's an interesting statement.
Ah, but what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? What can I say that you won't glean on your own?
He's a little bit
They
pompous.
try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
That tracks.
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem responsible.
You'd think your profession needed conscientious workers, right?
You would hope, but I guess not.
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
Truth.
What else you got in mind?
I'll be going.
Au revoir.
Little Reaper. Alright, then I shall leave. I'm gonna go get me a cactus, though. Cactus.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy.
He's loud.
Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti, just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the white desert of Mub.
Mub?
It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
I have a traveling cactus now. It cost me $800. Okay. End the day. Just checking things. Anything suspicious? Thousands of elderly people afraid to leave homes, starving, although super tuberculosis outbreak is weakening. Pff, if only. Soda company starts selling mojito rum cola flavored soda. Parents enraged. Grave rounders found dead with a bite mark on their neck. Spooky. Teacher maimed in a freak emu related accident. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Trans Global Inc. Apparently the cactus is into some hard rock. Okay. Okay, your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Quota for the day. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of the utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. So maybe it's one of these guys? Maybe? Okay, so let the right person. Okay, so we're gonna set these two aside since they were the 2 rightmost people, in case it's not immediately obvious who is the right one to let live. Excuse me. Okay, so the AI breakthrough I think might be a hint, and or possibly something about the super tuberculosis. But everybody else has to die. Only one person can live. Blair Presley. Blair considers their job as a doctor more a hobby. They enjoy traveling to various foreign lands and shooting short films. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in 3 different countries. Wow. Felix Kirschgartner. The world is unreal, says the slogan of Felix's company, Palimpsest. The company sells a wide variety of defensive products with the aim to keep any purchaser safe from the constant assault of unreality. Only using these products can people continue. Wow. Wow. What a scumbag. Oh. Mjorman Merperson. Mjorman gives physiology lectures at the local university and writes self-help books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures, although they lack any knowledge or education in those areas. Somehow, they haven't been fired. Wow. None of these seem good so far. Amandus Hamir. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, as opposed to the Daily Sun, I'm guessing. The newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Albert David Gok. I wonder if that's supposed to be a pun on cook, on the cook, or cook. Is it kush or cook or something like that? Albert is an incredible human being, as in never in all history has there been anyone who has destroyed so many humane and social systems with such nihilism and greed. They will shop at nothing in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. Death. Okay. Ah, here we go. David is the founder of Trans Global Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence research. This is the guy that I think we have to let live. I mean, none of these other guys seem, like, not shitty, to be totally honest. So we can let him live and see if we can get, like, an AI ending or something like that. Because I think what we're kind of leading towards. Everybody else dies. This one in particular needs to just go. The time of men has ended, the age of the machine has begun. Exactly. Skynet time, baby. Alright. Ooh, we got Bubble Daisy. Hi, Fate. Nope, just cat still. As you look around the office, you see Lady Poddington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if grainy, voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
Oh, really?
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Okay.
Yes, you expect your daily
Yes,
summons,
I do.
but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
Buddy, what is the point of view?
So, off you go.
Okay. Cool. That last drink was not good. Okay. See if they got anything shiny in the Emporium.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Oh, what are these? Ears of the Beast? I need them. Give to
Do you
me.
know why I was the scourge of the seas?
Why were you scourges these?
Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me.
Except cat boys?
Once we looted an ancient tomb, for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey?
What, matey?
Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing.
That would actually be rad.
Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
Alright then. Rad. Okay, well, we're back to these douche canoes. Can I not talk to... I can't talk to these guys, dang it. Rude. Alright, back to my favorite bartender.
Welcome back, Grimmy.
Yay.
Always a pleasure to see you around.
Always absolute delight to see you.
We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though.
I like a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
He... It's like a Karen?
What's a Karen? Some sort of cocktail? Nah, sorry, we don't serve it.
No Karen?
Okay, let me call the manager. Let's
This is gonna end so badly for me.
Fast. Oh, right. I'm the manager of the den. Manager speaking. How can I help you?
Parskeep said you don't serve Karen.
Sorry, never heard of it. We can't serve what we don't have. Why didn't you say so to begin with? I'm always ready to learn new
What
formulae.
is happening? What is happening?
Fire away. What are we starting with?
Oh, no. Guys, I'm real bad at mixology. I'm real bad at mixology. Tomato juice.
Uh-huh. Next.
This, strawberry jam.
Okay. Then.
Absinthe.
Got it. Finishing touches.
Slice of ginger.
Whew. Okay. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Enjoy your very authentic brew.
What?
All I can say is, it sounds hella disgusting.
Goobas, wave your drink at Florian? The taste is undescribable. Words die within your mouth. Cognition falls apart. Synapses cease to fire for now undefinable measures of time. Mere seconds may have passed, or several minutes. No one can tell. A drift of reality has been written onto your face. Then your glass is empty. I'll be going now.
Lil Reaper.
Okay then, that was fun? Question mark. We already went and bought stuff. Let's go talk to Bubble Lady. Bubble Lady!
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
What people?
The same people who often feel sad, angry, scared when nothing is happening.
What's that got to do with parades?
Is nothing stagnation? Is stagnation death? Or is nothing the sweet smile of an equilibrium?
What? I mean, I vaguely get what she's getting at, but like, my brain is just like, nope, no brains. That one's creepy as hell kind of looking. What? Oh no, I was not prepared for this. Why did I suddenly become an Animu boy? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I almost want to use it. I almost legitimately want to use what? Fancy cat. I am the knight. Oh, but that looks so good with my suit. Oh, that looks unfairly good with my suit. Oh no. Oh, somebody tell me not to use it. Kawaii Reaper, right? I had other stuff. Where's my other stuff I bought recently? I'm trying to see what else it is I bought. Damn pretty. Golden. Corpse. Bonehead. I'm real tempted. I shouldn't be, but I am. I don't think I have any new suits. The night one is great. Use it. I think I will. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So, look at the look at the face. You got the little eyeballs. Oh my god. I hate it and I love how I hate it and I love how much I hate it. Did you hear there were cats and you decided to come input your expertise? Okay. That's not as many as I thought it was going to be today. Okay. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly onto a beach found impaled on a tree. Yes. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Sales of anti-unreality defensive products plummet after the death of the director of Palimpsest. Daily Moon, is the whole world really just a simulation? We will never fully know. Oh, right! Right, because that was also another thing, I think. Researchers find numerous backdoors in Transglobal Inc. products, granting access to any number of unknown parties. Charity auction to take place in rural Cosmopolis. Bring your friends. Okay. Alrighty here. Today is simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Fate. Rad. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have Mavis Underguard. Mavis is a grandparent with a strange grandchild named Guy, with whom they seek to reconcile. After retirement, they move to a calm country home, where they spend most of their time knitting. They own a marvelous collection of porcelain. I like them. Rust Angelus. Rust Angelus joined the firefighters primarily to get access to free gym and to woo people at bars by flexing and repeating how they save so many lives. Curiously enough, every time there's a big wildfire, they take sick leave. Oh, you were on the axe, my dude. How many needed to die? 2? 2, yeah. You are on the axe, my dude. Takahiro Nagai. Takahiro loves hitting a tiny ball with a stick, there's no doubt about it. Just whack that tiny ball real hard and see where it lands. Sometimes it even lands where it's supposed to, oftentimes not. It doesn't matter, as Takahiro also loves refreshing walks and searching for things. I love it. Child sweetie. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. Sweetie, can you not? She really just wants to be right where I don't want her to be. Okay. So I'm thinking we're gonna kill the sketchy firefighter man. We're gonna let Mavis live. I'm kind of leaning towards Takahiro dying. Dickhead and Golfer die, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards as well. Okay. And then she's gonna live. Confirm the choices. We'll zoom them off. God, just the eyes. Just the eyes every time. Alright, Fate, are you back home yet? Hey, Fate!
Grim,
Hello, welcome back.
how about we skip the pleasantries and get back to usual pointless drudgery?
Somebody is not pleased about being back to the office, which I respect, but also...
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
Someone not? Oh no, was that other Reaper? Oh no.
Whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Oh no.
Why am I livid?
Oh no!
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
Oh.
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Oh, is that so, sir?
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes, roll credits!
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
I'm not gonna say anything to that.
No matter. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Of course, sir. Well then, that was fun. I'm just nervous about not having money, because that's what I'm always nervous about in games. End the day. Ooh, that's a lot of people to read through. A unique development in wind turbine design found increases energy production while lowering costs. Firefighter heroically escapes burning bar only to be impaled by a forklift. Couldn't do it happen to a nicer guy. Golfer suffers fatal head trauma at golf course. These are getting really dirty, and I have growing concerns about them. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are a, a skeleton. Quote for the day, go with the flow. Toodles, Fate. Is Fate having a whole ass, midlife crisis or something like this? Okay, we're just gonna rock and roll. Merrick Sparks, Mayor. Merrick is getting old, but they've had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. Which means he's either a centrist douche canoe, or he's a lazy centrist, is what I'm getting out of that. You know what? We're gonna shake things up here, bud. Get gone. Ernaldo Peff. No one truly knows how the fall from grace of Ernaldo began. Once upon they lived a heroic life, so it is said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days they work as a post-middle-aged assistant at a morgue. I'm guessing that's probably a reference to something? Live? Question mark? This is fine. Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. That has me concerned. Satya Dar? Satya is just making some extra money providing teaching services in a couple of wealthy private households. They're saving up for a lengthy worldwide trip, which they plan to visit as many countries as possible. Satya is an avid fan of kite flying. Alright, then they live. I want to go flying kites so bad. It's been a zillion years since I've gotten to flown kites. Fiona Yao, mathematician. A sharp-minded quick-wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making maths cool again and hoping no one notices their extensive tax fraud endeavors. We're gonna let you live, but only because you're doing good work. But you're on thin ice, Fiona. L.E. Godfrey. Keyboardist. Ellie is not a virtuoso. They're also not exactly what people would call particularly talented. However, they work hard and practice a lot. Their band has started doing alright, and Ellie has been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. The band has a fast-growing fan base. You'll get to live. Because heck yeah. Michael McCallington. Oh my god, that looks like my ex so hard. That looks like one of my exes insanely closely. Holy shit. Michael McCallington. Michael runs an @influencer account wherein it looks as if their cat is doing book reviews. Lately, they have been thinking about getting another cat, perhaps one that reviews articles. Michael is quite happy with not having a significant other at the moment. What? Live? Question mark? So do you want them to live or die then? I don't know. I'm gonna guess maybe live? He looks like the slightly less asshole-ish of, well, significantly less asshole-ish of my exes, if that makes it feel better. Yeah, sure, we'll let you live, man. Leon Holowitz. Leon can't even count the amount of shoes they've made. They dream of making shoes that gives an understanding of how it feels to be in other people's shoes, because actually wearing other people's shoes doesn't really give any particular insights. Okay, that's a cool dream, question mark? Umberto Primo. Umberto doesn't really have much to do these days. That name sounds familiar. As automation has made a car building much faster and more efficient. Mostly they look at computer screens, checking for errors. At home, they love tinkering with their old 77 Dio Pulsar. You get to live. I wonder if these are all like the developers or something like that. Maybe that would be funny. Or Dejan, or maybe they're like Kickstarter people. That would be fun as well. Dejan Oladipo, petty thief. Dejan needs to eat to live and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of Dejan's life choices and lets them know of it every time they are together. After a while, Dejan decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth. We're gonna kill this dude just because I feel like it. We're going with the flow. We're going with the flow. Send it through. Okay, sad fate. Oh, we got Bubble Lady. That's exciting. Hi, Fate. You still mad?
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insight.
That's so.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
I think they're important and meaningful.
But is it enough?
Yes!
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better
Would it
for
though?
everyone.
Would it? Would it though?
In fact, do these humans even truly exist?
Yes.
Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
Being is the relevance. That's the whole point, is that being alive is the reason to be alive.
It is all transient.
Just because it's
No
transient
matter
doesn't
what
mean
they
it's
do
real and
or achieve
meaningful.
in life.
Doesn't... I'm mad now. I'm getting real mad now. Go on, I'll hear you
They
out.
exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
The journey, not the destination, Grim. Exactly. So just because it is essentially in a circle doesn't mean that the circle wasn't important, and that the circle didn't affect other circles that affected the entire circle that is existence. I started out having a point, and then it vanished, but you know what I mean.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
Okay, well then, if you're looking at everything from the macro scale, then of course the micro doesn't matter. But if you're looking at everything from the micro scale, then the same thing for... You could be looking at bacteria, and then you look at the bacteria and like, oh, well, even if this whole-ass star system explodes, then that little bacteria isn't affected. And you're telling me that, like... Just because your scope is flawed doesn't mean you have a point, sir.
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences. Millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique.
I guess.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
You mean reactions such as chemical reactions, such as, you know, the hydrogen and carbon reactions that leads to the lifetime of a star? You know, that big old fucking cosmic importance that you put a whole lot of bullshit into. It's so flawed. It makes me so mad. It's like bullshit like this pisses me off so much because it's like, yes, on a certain point of degree, you're correct, but you're busy being so up your own goddamn ass that you're missing just the point of everything else. Ha! Fine.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
So does that mean that the experiences and everything that they do perceive doesn't matter? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I've seen and perceived lots of really wonderful things. Even though my life hasn't been fantastic. And yet this asshole would sit here and tell me that that was pointless. But we could help them experience these things. Cool.
But why? What would that change?
It would change important things.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding.
Schrodinger's cat, you know, bullshit like it matters when things are being observed, yada yada yada.
Do you know the saying, Grim?
Death and
If a
taxes.
tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it,
Doesn't make a sound.
good. Yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity.
Who does it matter to? Humans don't care if their lives matter to fate. Their lives matter to them, and that's the only perspective they can ever have. Fate doesn't matter to humans in the same way that humans don't matter to fate. Exactly, that's another good point. It's like, by that logic, fate, you don't matter. And you're, you know, it's just that whole thing. It's like, what's even the point of literally this entire department? If you're going from that nihilistic of a standpoint.
The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount.
I really, really hope this game flips it on him really hard. Because, oh yes, the ultimate height of arrogance. Imagining your presence to be paramount.
The tree
Sir.
does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
Yes.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I don't really agree with what you said.
Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
Eat 10 dicks and choke on the 11th. Oh man, now you should give me more money for that, you motherfucker.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Yeah, I have. Huh. No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end.
Actually, now that they said it, my hands don't hurt.
Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates.
Ah, here's that
Lost
other.
souls.
Here's that other implication. Talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
I don't like that implication there, game. I don't like that implication at all. Personal quarters, yeah, let's end the day. We should be getting very close to the end of this. Let's go jump into work. Okay. 1, 2... 5 more days still, goodness. Oh, there's only 2. Okay. Bold Earthers come to power after mistakes were made. Geography school curriculum to be changed, new mayor says. Mistakes were very made. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passably acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. Medical worker escapes sudden death by mysterious means. Popular review cats get a brand new sponsorship deal with Trans Global Inc. Interesting. Okay. Grim, we have very few incoming profiles for today. Something is quite amiss. Keep your wits about you. One human has to die. Be thorough. Let's see. Nikolai Hillis. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore ever, and they really don't have to because once upon a time they stole a ton of money in a heist, then hid the money, then all their heist partners died due to more or less mysterious causes. Cool! Zachary Cooper, 29, glassblower. Zachary can craft any glass sculpture no matter how intricate. Their latest piece was a circle made of 19 interlinked Klein bottles as a gift to an inventor friend. Aside from working with glass, Zachary enjoys volleyball, and they're trying to learn 3D modeling software on their own. Cool. I will say that the Netflix show Blown Away I freaking love. And I love watching glass blowing and all that. Okay, so you get to die though. Because you are clearly a murderous fuckweasel. I'm surprised we still have 5 days left. Hi, Grim.
Grim, I feel odd. I am confused, but I cannot figure out why.
Okay.
I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know.
Jitters about your novel?
Ah, the novel. Yes. The anxiety of creativity might be taking its toll.
Oh, do you need to take another vacation?
Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters.
Hear a thing, let me hear it all.
Yes, hear it. Papers. Where are you? What does it even matter?
I love how he's just giving up more and more throughout this game.
Okay, I see what I needed to see. You have done well once again.
I guess.
There we go. The usual taken care of. So, I
Excuse
guess
me.
that is it. Good night.
Night. Huh.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Fancy suit bow tie edition. Sure.
Oh.
Oh!
Don't tell your captain about
Yeah,
this.
I get Fate's
Tis
outfit.
one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe
Why
alive.
were you in Fate's wardrobe,
Have
friend?
you seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
I have concerns about why Fate has many skeletons. I'm gonna get this. Screw it.
The base, the marble plate of Yorn.
What?
The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward.
Beast of
The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Yes, that does it. Alright, my dude. I spent so much money. Oh. We can try on Fate's outfit now. Oh no! Painapple, oh my lord. This looks exactly like something one of my friends would wear. Like, legitimately, he would wear that. What was that? Old timer? Nice. Hardcore? I love that. Bow tie, really, bow ties are cool, of course. Death and taxes, hello, Joe. Okay, just because I can. Like, I know I already got rid of. Oh, that just hurts my face. We're gonna do the classic, because I can't not now that I have the matching suit. I can't not. I just gotta. Okay. I think I'm good. In there. Let's go in here. Oh. Interesting. So this shows like certain things. Huh. Okay. So this is one of those, it's like it shows you when you go back through. Interesting. I'm glad that I've got that now at least. Okay. I really hope that, I know, I don't care. I really, really hope that this doesn't come back to bite me, that I moved it. Watch out, chaos abound, grim, balanced days according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you specifics currently. Quote for the day, choose however you want. Whatever works, fate. Ooh. So we have young glassblower from District Number 6 experiments with 3D printed glass in their new exhibition titled The Glass Aquarium. President Naya Bree visiting Cosmopolis City as a part of a goodwill tour. Oh no, is she on here? Manuel Castellan, doctor. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. How about you don't, sir? How about you don't? Just saying. Hector. For nearly 50 years, Hector's produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows that revolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous awards and honors for their many good deeds. Heck yeah, you get to live, my dude. Utopia? Utopia, what? I'm concerned about some of these achievements. Naya, oh no. Naya is the youngest person to be elected to the office of President of Gulstad, a small but wealthy nation. They ran on a platform of constructing enormous sky fortresses, immense heavily armed flying citadels. Who wouldn't love a couple of those? I'm pretty sure if we kill her, she's gonna destroy the city. Or at least her people will destroy the city. So we're gonna let her live. Because that seems like a bad idea to kill her. Brady Falk. Although Brady is concerned with making their boss as happy as possible, they're growing increasingly worried about the nature of their job. Their boss keeps asking them to do ever dodgier things, which, while raising profits, do so at the expense of living beings. I want to say live for now. So maybe, like, you can fix your bullshit later on in life. You're only 23. Anatoly Azarov. Anatoly once jumped across a moving car and started doing sports to save their poverty-stricken parents and siblings from homelessness. They succeeded, and now they're trying to find love in the lonely world of high-level professional athletics. I want to get you good and solidly laid, my dude. We're gonna send you away. Okay. Oop, bubble person's back.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion.
Oh?
However, your recent assessment may have been correct.
I'm always right, man. You should know this by now.
So, how was your day? Grand. You have truly taken fundamentals to heart, so to speak.
Would you stop making jokes about my lack of organs?
Apologies.
Yeah!
Inappropriate humor.
Yeah, you shouldn't make fun of me for that, man.
All right. I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words.
Daily review?
I am sure you have performed adequately.
Honestly, stuff like this gets me really annoyed at jobs just because I'm like, no, fucking review me. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Don't just be like, you're good. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good. I'm a good-ass fucking worker, but I like the critiques. Because then I know for certain that you're paying attention to me. But that's not the point. Fucking give me feedback. Feedback. I live and thrive off feedback.
Good night.
You douche. What the fuck you? Excuse your tits. Where's the fucking zero money from, motherfucker? I killed people.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
I ain't no telling, man. Ooh, plague doctor. I desire it, but we shall have to wait, I guess, because I don't have the monies anymore, because I'm dumb. Go talk to Bubble Lady.
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
No, I'm dead. Does it mean I didn't ruin the world?
Apparently. Your deeds have been deemed good.
Good job, me. Heck yeah, I'm the best.
That's what we like to see. Brilliance left in our wake. You've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two.
Yay? The thwarted one seems quite... What? Are they talking about fate? What?
I know. You crave for conflict
I'm so
instead.
confused.
Let them be in their sorrow. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away.
Okay. Far too busy for that.
Wait, what? That's our line.
Eat shit. Okay. End the day? I want to go in the archives. I want to know if there's a way for me to go in there. Probably not, but I can dream. Open me. Bzz, bzz. Corpse stealing doctor found dead. Neck snapped. It's alive! A monstrosity seen lurking around the back alleys of Cosmopolis cities. Cool. Whistleblower uncovers the shady deals of a prominent businessman. Oh, yay! The dude I let live did the thing. Multi-medalist decathlete, after inspiring millions, retires and announces plan to act as angel investor. Nice. Peace on the rise? Adversarial nations, Altern and Wazkograd, enter diplomatic negotiations inspired by Mr. Hernandez community. Nice. Galstadian first attempts of crashing a flying fortress crashes and burns. Literally. Investors grow wary of flying citadel plans. It doesn't seem a sensible investment. The living corpse is real and here to eat your children. Research into drone warfare shows it's close to useless and woefully error-prone. Ah, the usual. Another painfully regular day. Everything is in balance. You can try and keep it that way, unless... Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. I forgot what I wanted to write. Fate. 3 more days. Okay. It says 2 humans have to die? Okay. Gadis Kamisi, drone pilot. After enlisting, Gadis decided to focus on the new and popular high-tech approach of drones because of their experience with the controllers and because it felt safer and less traumatizing. They're hoping to make the world a better and safer place. Oh, sir. Sir. So is the monster. Adapa the First. Oh no, unemployed monstrosity. Alive or dead, this undead creation of Manuel Castellan usually hides either in the sewers of Cosmopolis City or in a cabin at the surrounding forests. They're eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy. Ideas surrounding life and death for obvious reasons. Oh no. Ryo Kobayashi. Ryo has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Oh, buddy, I don't like taxes either, but no, you die. Okay, this question is, do we kill the monster or do we kill the drone pilot? I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly leaning towards the drone pilot just because I want to see what nonsense the monster could create. Also, I like the fact that they seem to be going off like the original actual Frankenstein, where like he's a very eloquent dude. Let the monster live? I can do that. And die. Boop. Confirm the choices.
I do not understand it.
Okay.
I do not understand what went wrong.
What went wrong? That was such a good kitty cat, Mel.
I did everything right. I had a plan. But nothing is happening. Time is running out.
What's not happening?
Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome.
Sure, man.
I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. I will be gone. At least you gave me money that time, you douche canoe. Okay. So, since I think we've got like 2 days left, we're going to take a very brief break, and then we are going to finish this all out and see what goes on. But I will see you guys very soon. Get up, stretch, get a drink of water, and we'll finish this out. BRB.